Let's go.
Mark him down tardy.
I'll bring it down.
All right, let's call this meeting to order, please. Remember, please rise for pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Here.
Listener,
Present.
Butcher,
Here.
Liszewski,
Here.
Readers,
Nay.
Houser,
Here.
Rulis,
Here.
Peterson.
Here.
A quorum is established.
Okay, we will make this a quick meeting tonight. Do we have any amendments to tonight's agenda? Okay, we have one public hearing. So we'll go into public hearing for Grand Reserve Annexation Agreement Amendment. Unfortunately, our court reporter got stuck somewhere because of the weather, so we have no court reporter.
Correct, yes. She'll do it off the audio.
I think it'll be a very short record.
Yes. Does anyone here from the public want to comment on the Grand Reserve Annexation Agreement? Anyone from council, any questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, we'll close public hearing.
I can transcribe that, Mayor. Save the city some money.
Do we have any citizen comments on items that are on the agenda this evening? Okay, no consent agenda. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting of January 8th, 2019 as presented.
Second.
Comments or questions on minutes? All those in favor of approving minutes as presented, please state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, mayor's report. I'll entertain a motion to approve a resolution approving a professional services agreement with Minor Electronics Company for radio managed services and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute.
Second.
Comments or questions on this one?
Yeah, I just had one.
Yes, sir.
I had a question and then it was answered. I asked Eric and Bart, why is there only one vendor on the agenda? Because we had talked with a couple about purchasing, but only one actually responded with managed services. And it's also the same one that does the police, correct? So hopefully we can consolidate even further, save some more coin while not owning anything, because it'll be obsolete in 5 seconds.
Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Liszewski,
Aye.
Peterson. Cope,
Aye.
Butcher,
Aye.
Readers,
Aye.
Rulis,
Aye.
Listener,
Aye.
Houser.
Aye.
Motion passes.
I will entertain a motion to approve the engagement of D.A. Davidson and Company as the underwriter for potential refinancing of the Windot Ridge subdivision special service area.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? This will save residents anywhere from $175 to $200 a year on their SSA. That's a good thing.
Please vote for it. I live there.
Yes. Roll call, please.
Peterson,
Aye.
Cope,
Aye.
Butcher,
Aye.
Readers,
Aye.
Rulis,
Aye.
Listener,
Aye.
Houser,
Aye.
Liszewski.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Okay, before I leave mayor's report, I did want to announce a new business opening. We didn't have the information at EDC, but I have it for you now. Over by the Yorkville Business Center, we are getting a Morton Buildings. The Morton Buildings has 105 construction centers and 7 manufacturing plants. They operate in 36 states and they have 2,200 employees. In Yorkville, they will be building a 5,500 square foot building on approximately 2 acres. A budget of about $1 million, and we're looking at creating 30 jobs with this new business. So the property is under contract. Looking to close at the end of April, and we'll break ground immediately. Plan to open in the fall of 2019. So I just want to get that out there for everybody. And that is it for mayor's report. We have no committee reports. Nothing from Park Board or PZC. No city council report, city clerk's report. Any community and liaison reports?
I just have one quick
Yes,
one.
sir.
The first official update for the National Suicide Prevention and Action Month proclamation. As of 6:58, we have 39 cities participating in 2 counties and 13 different states.
Nice, good work. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
At the school board committee meetings last night, their operational excellence committee met. They were discussing the school bus stop arms, and they raised some concerns. They've had some issues at a few points throughout the city, a couple intersections in particular. Over the past 3 months, they've had 61 video and observed issues with people not stopping since they've started tracking this information. Their primary areas that they've pointed out, Kennedy and Route 47, they've had a major issue as long over by YIS. They're asking that we have a dialogue about the possibility of some school bus stop signs, as well as some traffic enforcement at those points when the morning buses are out there in a couple of these locations. So they wanted to open a dialogue to see if we can help facilitate some enforcement with the stop arms, since we've been having some issues as of late as they've done. And they have a lot of these on the new cameras. They actually did a trial with cameras on the stop arms, and now they're actually implementing them on quite a few buses, so that they're actually receiving more data than just the bus drivers reporting it. So they're actually getting quite a bit of data. I'm going to forward an email that has some statistics and some a request for some assistance.
Thank you. Anyone else? A group of us met with Senator Sue Resin last week down in her Morris office to talk about the Capitol bill that's coming along and maybe getting some funds for Metro, and talked a little bit about Route 47 North and seeing what we can do to get some of those capital funds. And a couple days later, we met with Senator Oberweis at his North Aurora office and talked about the same items, Metro and Route 47. Surprisingly, Oberweis stated that $100 million sounds doable. Was that his exact words? He said, he goes, I thought this Metro thing was pie in the sky, but after we laid out all the work that's been done and, you know, what we're asking for, he said, oh, that sounds doable.
Is it still possible to get funding for Route 47 before we get the train?
One of the first things he threw out, he goes, what do you want more, Route 47 widened or a Metro station? So me and Gail Johnson had differing opinions on that one.
Well, that's to be understood.
Oh, Illinois surplus. I'm not surprised that we have all this extra money.
But no, they were both very productive meetings, and they were both very supportive, and are both going to write letters on our behalf. So when those letters come out, maybe if we get a copy, we'll share them. Any staff reports?
Just one item, Your Honor, I want to defer over to Director Deuce.
I just wanted to say a public thank you to all the Parks and Public Works staff for all the hard work they put in for the last 3 weeks, basically. It's been an uphill battle, but I think they've done a wonderful job on all that. Work long hours, and we're coming in tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. to make sure everybody can get to work again.
Yes, no doubt. They've had it tough the last few weeks, and they've done an incredible job, I think.
Thank you for coming back out last night and hitting the hills on.
You bet.
I slept outside.
Why are you doing that?
Maybe if you had a car that wasn't run by hamsters.
Bart knows sooner. I'm reading his email. I look out the window and I thought it was an emergency vehicle with somebody going sideways with their four-ways on. And after them came another one.
It was,
So-
it got stuck really quick.
Yes, and people were having trouble getting, so thank you for going back out. They did a good job.
Any additional business? No executive session. Do we have any citizen comments on anything that might be on your mind? Please sign in and state your name for the record, please.
I'm Johanna Byram. I live at 605 South State Street. I wanted to just ask a question about the hole in the roof that continues to be there in the Sally Port of the old jail. I've seen a few of the memos that have gone back and forth, and it seems to me that the builders are going into great detail about replacing trusses and everything. That Sally Port is a detriment to the building. It is not worth it. Can't we just slap something on there? You know, it seems to me that, you know, when you want to sell a building, you know, or you sell your house, doesn't your house always in the best condition it could possibly be in the day you put it on the market, right? It's better than it ever was when you lived there. But yeah, we have this giant hole in there, the roof there, it seems to me also that, back in the day, a sharecropper who lived in tar paper shacks who had no money, no education, could figure out how to patch a hole in a roof, without having to rebuild the structure. I just think that there's that stuff that they put onto roofs to keep from ice damming, that really strong, adhesive material. Can't that somehow just be, we get a cherry picker up and slap that on and just fill the hole temporarily, because really the Sallyport needs to come down. It was poorly built. It was built in a rush. The county was angry that they had to build it in the first place, and it was simply because the jail couldn't continue to be a jail back in 1978. According to the Illinois state standards at the time, they had to build a Sallyport to not bring the prisoners into the side of the building, and that's why the only reason it was ever built. And it was built so poorly that the roof was replaced twice. That is the newest building on that building, and it is so poorly built. And we just need to, we've put up the money for the city. The city doesn't have to pay anything because our organization is giving you the money. Can't we come up with a solution? We wanted this done last fall, and it's been going on since then. I'd really like to get to it because it's just ridiculous to have a hole in the roof there. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other citizen comment? Hearing none, meeting adjourned.
No additional business? Did I miss it?
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my
What do you want, additional business?